Hello Udemy. I am Shakzee from Shakzee.com and welcome in lecture number 6. So now you are familiar with controllers. We have successfully created a controller in our previous lectures and now we are going to learn how can you load a particular view and how can you write HTML, CSS or JavaScript code inside that view. So first of all, I consider that you have the basic knowledge of PHP and PHP 5. Before starting this course, you must familiar with core PHP or PHP 4 and PHP 5. So we have our home.php controllers, means we have our home.php file, and we have created this controller and we keep this controller inside our controllers folder. So now go to your views folder. Make sure your views folder is always available inside your application folder. So go to your application views folder and right click on the views and click a PHP file. Make sure I'm creating a PHP file, not class. So here, what is the name of your PHP file? I'm saying that it's home, okay, or I'm saying it's index, okay, or okay, I'm saying it's home. So home.php. So now you can say you have two views, welcome underscore message.php. It's a by default view, and you have just created home.php view. So I can zoom in. So just HTML, just a second, and here is your header and here is the title. Codeigniter 3, and here is your body and here is your h1. Welcome in PHP or codeigniter. So now you have successfully created a view. So it's not about rocket science. We have just created HTML, a traditional HTML, or you can say HTML syntax. So I'm not going to teach you how HTML works. So HTML start, close, body start, close, H1 start, close, header start and close. So I consider that you have the basic knowledge of HTML before starting this course. So go to your how can you load your this file. Whenever you want to load a particular, whenever you want to show some HTML content or some HTML files, or in simple words some PHP files, you must load the view. So it's a view, so you can load your view by doing this load view, and whenever you write this, it can always jump and to this views. So now it's here, and now I'm saying go to views folder. I'm saying go to views folder and load the view. Which view? Make sure you can pass 1 or 2 parameters. For now I'm passing 1 parameters, and make sure it's a string. So I'm saying home. You don't need to write .php. So now you can go and refresh the page. So now it's view page source. You can see you have your HTML and you have your h1. So now you have successfully loaded a view. So how can you send, if you want to send some information from controller to view, how can you do that? Make sure you always create associative array. I'm not going to define what is associative array and how can you use that. I'm saying that Shahzad Ahmed, and I'm saying its name. So you can, so it's a variable name. Make sure it's a variable name, and we are just created a associative array. So you can do this as well. Create your variable name and assign an array, assign array to that variable, and now you can variable name, it's a key and it's a value. Why we are doing this I can explain further. So it's a value, so it's a key pair value. So I have a name, I have city, make sure first letter is capital, and I have country, so leave a country, I have university, VERSITY, I have university. So university, which university? Ikra University. And which city? I'm saying Karachi. So now if you want, if you are going to pass these informations to your view, how can you pass that? You must separate the comma and you can pass that variables in second parameters. So your view name first parameter, comma separated, your variable second parameters, and make sure you can assign, you can do this data and you can say array, it's a, make sure it's a key array. So why we are saying it's a key, I will tell you just a second. So I'm saying it's a array and I'm saying 2 3 5 and 8. So now I have successfully passed these informations to the view. So how can you receive this informations inside your view? You just need the key value. Make sure you are passing this associative array to home.php file or home view. So you can, if you want to access this name, if you want to access city, if you want to access university, or if you want to access array, you just echo city and go to your root directory, refresh the page. So now it's saying remove this information, HTML tag. So now it's saying Karachi. Okay, if you want to access name, you just write that key, make sure dollar and name. So it's the benefit of framework, so it's providing you the abstractions, so you don't worry about it. So if you want to access university, means if you want to access this information, you just need to write a key name. So go to here and key name. So now you have your successfully view, we have created a successfully view. And if you want to access this array, make sure it's a key name is array. You can not echoing because it's an array, we can var dump and we can say just access that array. Make sure you are just writing without $sign. So it's a key, so whenever you access this information, you always write a $sign before that key. Okay, so now you can refresh the page. So now it's saying it's an array, and in 0 index it has a 2, and on 1 index 3 value, 2 index 4 value, and 3 index 5 value, because we have 2 3 4 8. And so that's why so I told you that you have the basic knowledge of core PHP. So core PHP means you always know that how your arrays works, how your index works. So for now it's working fine. We have successfully created a view, we have and we have passed some informations to the view, and we have successfully receiving that information inside our view. So for now it's enough, and It's always, I am Shahzad Ahmed from Shakzee.com. If you have any question and confusion, feel free to ask me and leave a comment below the video. So thank you for watching.